Hi there, welcome to On with Aunie. I'm joined today by Mike Leiber and also Melissa Eaton. So Mike Leiber is part of the Lancaster Rotary Club and Melissa Eaton is representing the All Accessible
Sports Complex.
I knew I was going to get that one, stumble a little bit on that one. But we're here to talk about a new playground that's in the works, not to be here, but will look something similar to what's here behind us. And so it is a project that's been initiated by the Lancaster Rotary as well as Sherman Rotary. They're coming in on it, right?
Absolutely. They're full bore go.
All right, so we're dreaming the dream here, and Mike's going to tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll also hear from Melissa about what aspects we'll have at the new playground.
The playground we are looking at is at Miller Park. All that dirt you see at Miller Park when you go by will be gone, and there'll be an 8,000 square foot area of playground equipment, all accessible, ramps, sensory items. It's all full go for anybody, available to young and old. We want everybody to enjoy the new playground there, and
So,
we're very excited about it.
So what we see behind us, is it bigger than this, smaller than this?
It-
Sounds like it'd be bigger.
It's double the size, but it's the same company that put this in. We'll put our playground equipment in, and we're looking at doing that sometime in the spring. So we're out asking for help.
Spring of 2026, right?
That's right, 2026.
Okay. And so this is the fundraising part, right?
This is the fun part of it. Is
Fun!
We have the idea, we have the place, we have the equipment. We just need to pay for it. And Rotary Club has committed as a club $225,000.
That's amazing.
It is, and we now need the community to help us because we need another $500,000.
Okay, I was going to ask you what the goal is. So 500,000 more to bring it to fruition.
Right.
And part of that, along with the playground, would be the sports complex.
We'll be right next to each other.
Okay. Do you want to talk a little bit about that, Melissa?
Sure. It's been a project we've had for quite a while in the works, but raising funds to build an all-accessible ballpark that will have a rubberized turf that's accessible to wheelchairs. Really to anybody. It'll be fenced in and lit, and it was originally posed to be at Forest Rose, but we've worked out a partnership with the parks and with the Rotary to build it right next to the all accessible playground, so that it'll be kind of a one-stop shop for families in the city. And so we're still in the fundraising phase. Also, we have raised quite a bit of funds over the years, but we're probably looking for another couple $100,000 to complete our fundraising aspect of it too.
I love the vision.
Yeah. And both of our funds are at the Fairfield County Foundation too, so that makes it easier if people want to.
And you can go online to the Fairfield County
Yep.
Foundation and just make a donation that way, right?
Correct.
Okay. And your fund would just be the All Accessible Sports Complex? Is that how people would identify that?
Yep, it'll be a ballpark that can be baseball, softball, but we also can line it for like soccer and other sports, so it can be used for multiple type of sports. Yep.
That's awesome. So Mike, I know there's a big plan in place for out where Miller Pool is right now, right? That's where we're framing it in for folks. What else is all going to be involved? Because I know you're privy to that concept plan.
In phase 2, they want to put a splash pad out there. They want to do some improvements to Miller Pool. They've taken the skate park, and it'll be over by the Sherman School building. And there'll actually be a bridge from the park, Miller Park, over to the playground, over to Sherman School.
Okay.
So people can go back and forth. That's, I think, going to be an exciting addition. In addition, they have the fields there that are used for soccer and football by the Sherman School building. So that whole west side area is getting a makeover.
Yeah,
and
a real like athletic campus or recreation
family,
campus.
There'll be additional parking inside Miller Park, and that's great. But we feel a lot of kids and a lot of families are going to walk over from the west side and from downtown to get to Miller Park.
That is awesome. So when do the plans look for that to be coming online and complete?
Well, we are working on our side of it, and the Parks Department is doing the rest of the stuff. So I would think sometime in the next couple of years, they would get everything. The splash pad is really the big ticket item for them. And they've got to figure out how to guard that, how to make it
Gotcha.
safe. And so there's some things they have to work on. But as far as we're hoping by spring of 2026 that the ball field and the playground are open for business.
That is awesome. So the playground behind us was actually a project of the Kiwanis Club,
Right.
correct?
Correct.
So what impact these local clubs, these service clubs are making, and I just love that we're going to take that to the next level out at, is it going to be called Miller Park still?
Yes, I believe it is going to be Miller Park.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is awesome. Anything else you guys want to share with folks today?
They can get a hold of either one of us. My phone number 740-438-6618, and Melissa's number is.
740-438-1757.
But
Awesome.
Aunie, you're right. They can go to the foundation, look for each of our Rotary Playground and for the all accessible ballpark, and they can do it that way as well. Tax deductible gifts, and or more information. They want more information. Contact us. We'll be glad to get that to them.
That's awesome. And no amount is too small, right?
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us
Thanks for
today.
having us.
And thank you for tuning in.